Hi, welcome to our channel of IGNOU Audiobooks, Indira Gandhi National Open University, School of Health Sciences, SOHS. Post-Basic Bachelor of Science in Nursing BSCN. PB, revised. 3rd year. BNSL 209 Community Health Nursing. Block 1 Nursing Practices in Community Health 1. Unit 4 Organizing Health Camps. 4.0 Objectives. After going through this practical, you will be able to describe aim and scope of a health camp, plan the health camp as per guidelines, organize health camps using various approaches, involve community in participating actively as per need, report the data related to health camps held on regular basis. 4.1 Introduction. Health camps. Health camps are the effective strategies adopted by government and non-government organizations, associations, and societies with various interests and scope. A well-organized health camp with a concentration on the various principles of planning, coordination, collaboration, tools, and techniques will not only make the health camp successful but also aids in improving the health status of the unreached community who are often deprived of basic to advanced healthcare facility due to different circumstances. I-Camp, NCD, screening and management camps, family welfare camps are few examples of camps. Health camps, if organized properly, can improve health of the community. Health camps have been proven more convenient than outpatients clinics with better satisfied community. 4.1.1 HE Aim and scope of a health camp. Promotion of healthcare. Early screening and detection of disease. Reaching the unreached community population. Awareness about various diseases. Propagation of healthcare facility in the given locality. 4.2 PLNing of health camp. Planning is the primary phase of conducting a health camp. This includes mapping out the overall aspect of health camp, which includes identifying the theme for organizing health camp, time, venue, manpower planning, financial planning, resource allocation, logistic, monitoring and supervision in between the camp. 4.2.1 Identifying the theme for organizing health camp. Adequate knowledge of prevalence of the disease in the target community will be very much helpful in planning a health camp scientifically. It would help in choosing the theme of the camp and arranging medicines and specialists for the camp. There is no significance of organizing a camp for managing filaria in the area where there is very less or no prevalence of filaria. Availability of proper statistics of different diseases prevalent in the given community can help in conducting periodic camp in the targeted area to decrease the disease prevalence rate through the camp. The disease statistics can be collected from government or private health organizations and services working in the area where camp is going to be conducted. 4.2.2 Time of organizing camp. Health camp should always be conducted during holidays or weekends so as to allow maximum number of participants in the camp. 4.2.3 Venue should be planned in a manner that is accessible to most of people, such as place of dense population, preferably in school, local health post, community center, where there are adequate waiting area and space for examination. 4.2.4 Budget. Organizers need to collaborate with different stakeholders so as to ensure adequate budget for conducting the camp. The stakeholders can be a governmental of non-governmental organization, private agency, drug company etc. 4.2.5 EDICINE and other consumable supplies can be obtained from prior request to various pharmaceutical companies. 4.2.6 Permission from relevant authority. After having initial planning for the camp, the organizers need to take permission from the relevant authorities to conduct the camp in selected area. The relevant authority may be a single body or multiple bodies including government, community and private organizations. Depending upon the objectives and modalities of the camp, the permission granting authority ranges from health ministry, public health office, municipality, ward office, local committee. Medicine of screening tests if applicable. Loudspeaker announcement in the community. Placing a camp banner in the decent visible height at different places of community. Broadcasting through local TV, radio and newspaper. Distributing pamphlets in the community. 4.4 Organization of camp. Let us now read the organization of health camps as per details given below. 4.4.1 Camp Inauguration. Organizers should always have small inaugural ceremony of the camp in presence of local leaders involving mayor, police personnel, social workers, local health authority personnel etc. This will help in addressing the local authorities' commitment to improve the quality of health care and current health statistics of the community. The inauguration program should not be too long to overshadow the program itself. 4.4.2 Multidisciplinary approach. Health camp should always be led by multidisciplinary manpower ranging from helper, health assistant to different categories of consultants. Even a specific camp should have multidisciplinary approach, as those health camps in unreached area tend to have a multiple disease specific service seeker. 4.4.3 Technology transfer. It is the most important aspect during the camp conduction. Technology transfer is the process of sharing the knowledge and technology related to the disease and its management from a competent health professional to the local health professionals residing in health camp area. This will allow the local health professional for early diagnosis of disease even after the camp and refer the case to the preferred treatment destination whenever needed. This allows the general capacity building of the local health professionals so as she can manage the patients who come for follow-up after the camp. 4.4.4 Community participation. Local volunteers, students, members of local clubs, societies, health professionals should be encouraged to volunteer in the camp to help in registration process and crowd management. It also provides them a bond of community participation and a learning opportunity. The active participation of the community also makes a health camp more fruitful. 4.4.5 Health promotion and awareness. During health camps, health education should be provided to the people attending the camp. This will help in sharing the preventive, promotive part of the disease, so as to make them aware before the disease process starts. All the health volunteers involved in camp should communicate to the community people in local dialects as much as possible. They should also follow the local customs and traditions, values and mannerisms. The volunteers should act courteously and guide people as per their requirements. 4.4.6 Legal. From using third-generation drugs which may cause more harm than good. 4.5 Reporting the data. The morbidity profile and risk factors recorded during the camp should be submitted to the local health authority with proper recommendation and photographs if possible. Written report of giving overview of camp including diseases screened, risk factors identified, health services provided, drugs and other materials distributed etc. Details of money received and expenditure should also be documented and reported. 4.6 Activity. Plan and organize health camp in your community based on the need of people given in the practical. 4.7 Summary. Health camps carried out with prior planning and organized manner with collaboration between governmental and non-governmental health organization can be more effective and useful for the needy population of our country. Most of health camps are organized by involving various government, non-governmental, and local stakeholders. There is a need of proper knowledge of prevalence of health problems so that camp is organized on the problems faced by the given community. Proper dissemination of information of camp is necessary to have an successful camp. A system of mandatory records analysis can be undertaken to address the problems of community before and after organizing the camp. Hence, the health camp should be organized with a defined protocol from the stage of planning to reporting so as to know its impact on the target population, and the proper action can be taken by the stakeholders based on the recommendations of the camp. Thank you for watching. We will see you in the next video with the next chapter.